The new FSU Dyehard is strictly a pump formula. So it's not going to have the choline molecules that the old FSU had, and that's okay. But I'm just going to let you guys know off the bat, this is a strictly a pump-inducing product. Welcome back inside my office right here at FSU. I'm fitness informant, founder, and CEO Ryan Buckeye here with a 100% honest, no bullshit review of the brand new version of FSU from Inspired Nutraceuticals. FSU Dyehard is here. It's no secret, the predecessor to this, the white labeled FSU, was probably my favorite pump product of all time. It focused on pump, but also had a ton of cognitive benefits in it as well. It was what you would really call a fully loaded non-stim pre-workout. I wouldn't even classify it more as just like a pump. I mean, it was just a non-stim pre-workout. The new FSU Dyehard is strictly a pump formula. So it's not going to have the choline molecules that the old FSU had, and that's okay. But I'm just going to let you guys know off the bat, this is a strictly a pump-inducing product, and it's a very well-done pump-inducing product. So today we're going to talk about FSU Dyehard on 5 different categories. First, we're going to talk about it on its ingredient profile. Second, we're going to talk about it on effectiveness. Third, we're going to talk about flavor. Fourth, mixability. And then finally, we're going to talk about value. So let's dive into this product supplement facts panel. We start with 6 grams of 3D Pump Breakthrough. This is a new hype ingredient in 2021. It's 3 grams of citrulline combined with glycerol and amla extract. It's a more stabilized version of glycerol. It's blowing up into space. Human studies have shown fuller muscular circumference and more blood flow into the areas in which is needed. Combine that with 2 grams of betaine nitrate as NO3T. That's our favorite exogenous, that's our favorite pump ingredient here. It's the exogenous nitrates. Now, the cool thing here is if you combine this with Devastate Global, which is their pre-workout that they launched in conjunction with this, you would get a full 12-gram dosage of 3D Pump Breakthrough and 4 grams of exogenous nitrates. So your pumps would be out of this freaking world. Just want to throw that out there. Then 2.5 grams of betaine anhydrous. Betaine anhydrous, some people would suggest that it helps with nitrate levels in the body, and research has shown, like in healthy men who have ingested betaine anhydrous, this is just not the case. However, it can help with muscle recovery. It can help with power output. If you think about it, the more you can output, the more you're working your muscles, the more it's going to require blood flow into those muscles. So it kind of works in hand with each other. And then the last sort of pump ingredient in this is pine bark extract at 300 milligrams. Now, pine bark extract has been shown to increase nitric oxide levels within the body, increase nitric oxide levels, increase blood flow. There you go. So overall, you're getting a couple different pump ingredients here. You're getting 3D Pump Breakthrough, NO3T, and pine bark extract. Then you're getting betaine anhydrous to help with output and longevity. And then you're going to get some other cool stuff in this. You get pink Himalayan salt at 300 milligrams. Now, I actually dose 1 to 2 grams of pink Himalayan salt myself on top of this. I think that's more effective. It just impacts taste, right? So the more salt they use, the more salty the substance would taste. And then you get some NutriGP in terms of electrolytes in here, which more electrolytes, more water, liquid, blood flow, etc. So overall, this profile is not the same as the FSUs of the past. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it really does focus on pumps. So let's go to the effectiveness section of this review. Really, really well done in terms of pumps, right? 3D Pump Breakthrough, 6 grams, 2 grams of exogenous nitrates, and pine bark extract. You should have increased blood flow. If you're taking this by yourself with no injection of stims in the process, you're going to get a really, really well done really, really full pump. Now, this by itself is good, guys. It's a good pump formula. I think it's one that's definitely worth trying. But really where you see the benefit in this is the system that Inspired Nutraceuticals has created between this and Devastate Global, because Devastate Global, as I mentioned earlier, also has 6 grams of 3D Pump Breakthrough. Also has 2 grams of exogenous nitrates. So you combine those together, you're probably going to get the best 1-2 punch on the market today in terms of overall blood flow and pump. And if that's what you're seeking, then that's my suggestion to you. So by itself, good, even better when taken within the system with Devastate Global. In terms of flavor, this one is Sonoran Sunrise, or Sunset, Sonoran Sunset, which is a mango flavor. I'm a mango bitch. I like mango, so I'm a huge fan of it. This isn't like a traditional mango. It's like sweet and tart, but very, very good. It's actually probably my favorite mango that I've had. So this is definitely by far the best flavor Inspired has put out, in my opinion, for me personally. So if you're a mango or a tropical fruit type of a fan, chances are you're probably going to really, really like this one. Mixability on this, I just did 1 scoop, 8.4 grams in 8 ounces of water using an old FI Cyclone cup. very impressed with the mixability. I mean, if you look at, say, the Devastate one, which I believe was 8 grams of serving size, like that one mixed was not as good in terms of mixability as this is, and this is a little bit bigger of a serving size. So very good. Some residue, but very little. Overall, impressed with the mixability. Now value. This retails for $39.99. It is a 20 serving. Because I've been talking about Devastate Global, I just got to talk about this. Devastate Global has some of the same ingredients as this. It has the 6 grams of 3D pump. It has the 2 grams of exogenous nitrates, and that's a 20 serve as well, and that retails for $39.99. This also retails for $39.99. So I think that the Devastate Global formula probably costs more, and they retail it for $39.99. So they're probably making more on FSU than they are Devastate, but I think that was intentional because they knew that the $39.99 price point was something that consumers, you watching this video, were looking for. So they're probably taking a little bit of a loss on the Devastate Global. They're probably getting a little bit of a gain here on the FSU Dyehard, but again, the idea here is to buy these within a system, so you get them for $80 each. With that being said, $40 for this pump product is not a bad price. I think when you include the 3D pump breakthrough, you include pine bark extract, you include the exogenous nitrates, $2 a serving is not terrible at all. Use promo code informant, knock off 10%, which is $4, and boom, there you go. If you want to purchase this product, look below for the link as well as that coupon code to save you a few dollars. Make sure you head over to fitnessinformant.com or click the link below that for a more in-depth deep dive into the new FSU Dyehard. Make sure you follow us on our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now button below. Check out our podcast called the Iron Union Podcast, featuring the owners and people behind this brand, Inspired Nutraceuticals. It's right here on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms. And for more supplement reviews, rankings, news, deals, workout routines, and nutrition plans, visit us on our official website or online at fitnessinformant.com.